Android Netrunner is an asymmetrical living card game from Richard Garfield, the designer of Magic the Gathering. We started with the base set of cards and we're adding one data pack at a time. Today, we feature Cyber Exodus, here on Legendary Tactics.
I am really excited to get back into this. It's
Yes.
Netrunner is still one of my all-time favorite games, so it's a great.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah.
I'm taking Stronger Together, and that's going to be
Yes.
that all Biroid ice has a +1 strength.
And I have Chaos Theory, one of the simpler identities. Just you get an extra MU.
Oh,
And
that's pretty straightforward. Yeah.
That's your deal. So no link. It's really interesting. It's just one MU. There's no link. There's no extra card. I guess the advantage is, the only other advantage is that I think 40 cards is to be able to build a deck with 40 cards is great, because it gives you, as opposed to 45, gives you a slightly leaner deck to work with. Which can help out making your deck more efficient. So I'm going to mulligan, though. I don't see anything that's really
compelling.
that compelling. Yeah, so, which is never a good sign.
No, mulligan's always a bit of a gamble.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Let's start this off right here.
Oh, it's not that much better, but anyway.
Oh, boy.
That's okay. We'll make it work. In my experience, Chaos Theory is good, but a little bit slow to develop in most cases. Just takes a little while to get going. All right. So
So are you saying I need to fast score all my agendas here and just like beat you quick?
well, it might not be a bad idea.
It's not the worst you've heard.
We're gonna run on.
Oh boy.
Oh jeez.
Oh
wow. That was unexpected.
That's always a
good thing I installed. It's funny because in my hand the Dinosaurus was the only one I really cared about, so it's not
you
actually
got it out. Yeah.
It's not actually that much of a disaster for me, but I'm like, oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting snare right
Quite
away.
honestly, neither was I.
Jeez.
But I'll take it. I'll take
yeah,
the
I
snare.
don't blame you.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, so we are gonna
Jeez.
res up Melange.
Oh, your favorite.
Time for some money. Roll it in.
Oh, and I have a tag as well.
Yes, you do. And you have. Oh yeah, you have to spend some.
Oh, jeez, terrible.
Yeah, a little bit of a rough start there, right?
Yeah, not as positive, but as I said, Dinosaurus is up at least. Oh, you just take more money, of course.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This HB deck kind of demands it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll be resing that up.
Yeah, which one's this?
Okay, so it's Victor.
Oh, Victor. Okay, that's
so you can break
so bad.
each one with a click.
Yes. Now oh yeah.
You can take a brain damage, or you can. End
yeah. No, I think that's why I ran with
full clicks.
Yeah. Now it's hang on. Like I said, my routine. Okay. Okay, that's cool.
Okay. Continue to pass ice, right? We went
yes,
through past
this
it?
is very scripted compared to the early days when we used to.
So you're
play
through.
this.
Yeah. Well, you got rid of Melange on me. Okay.
Yeah, I probably should have done that last turn actually, because I knew what was there.
You had
like,
the
I knew
tag.
it'd be
You had the tag.
Yeah. It's still, tags are not the end of the world. Jeez.
No, that's true.
I don't like the order these cards are coming out in. I can't say anything, but they're just not what I'm. Just not excited about the order these are coming out in. Oh, geez, you are drawing up big time.
Well, I got this card here, which is kind of handy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
wow.
we're gonna.
Yeah, realistically, I probably should have done the I really probably should have done that. Gotten rid of the melange one more turn ago. Huh. Interesting. Let's see what you got in your HQ here. Oh, that's all right. I'll take it.
Good score, buddy. Good score.
Well, if that's the case, I'll just try that again. Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one to know about. Yeah,
that's a very good one to know about.
Hence the need for a lot of money.
Yes. Yes. Can assume that one is going to get down at some point. Oh, another income. Jeez. Huh. Oh, jeez. Wow.
Not me.
All right. Well, I was going to run HQ, but I guess not anymore.
Yeah, cleared up my cards.
Yes. That's interesting. Okay. No, it's interesting. I mean, from a bluffing standpoint, though, it's kind of an interesting thing. Now the question is, where's Janus?
Yes.
Because you don't have enough money to res him, so. Oh, geez, this is a tough one. I probably have to go for the sure thing here, I think. Yeah, just.
Okay.
Gonna break the subroutines and get through and access the server and trash your Adonis campaign.
Okay.
Gonna make you work for your money. Oh no! Darn it! Jeez, that's.
It's now Janus is in play, my friend.
Yeah. Jeez. Let's see here. Just on the off chance you got stuck with a pad.
Sweet pad.
Yeah. Jeez, you got this is your you love that residual income as well.
I do. I'm a big fan.
Oh, there we go. That's good. Now we finally got something. Oh boy. Oh, interesting. Accelerated beta test. I wondered if that was an agenda, to be honest, but I had to just go for the one which I knew I could get rid of.
Yep.
Because I did, again, if you hit some bad ice, you spend some clicks and you can't quite get through.
Yeah.
Then the problem is that you're stuck as far as at least I got rid of the Adonis campaign. Well, we got to run archives. That's a given.
Yeah, you do. But nothing.
Nothing. Oh, you you got lucky that time. So it was a bit of a risk. Jeez, I feel like you still have the edge on me here, not just because I don't have any icebreakers down. Run HQ on the off chance I get a look at the other card. Okay. Take a couple credits.
Get some cash going there, eh?
Yep. Hopefully the viewers are enjoying this format that our good friend Flash has put together.
Yeah, he has. He's done a great job of it, actually. Really nice, tight, concise, head-to-head there. Awesome.
Yep.
I imagine it gets trickier as I build my ice wall, though.
Yes. Oh, pad campaign again. Jeez.
You're really liking that pad.
I'm loving it.
Oh.
Jeez. But, yeah, just... At least I got my magnum opus down. But this is the thing. All the cards are coming out in the wrong order.
For you? Yeah. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I'm sure you're really...
I'm broken up about it, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm sure you are.
Just makes me feel sad.
Yeah.
It does.
Oh, interesting. Now, I guess that's an asset. You don't have to...
Yep.
Don't have to lose. That's okay. That's interesting. I'm going to use my magnum opus.
Oh boy, now you're gonna get some cash. Okay.
Yeah, the magnum opus is pretty sweet.
Oh, there's your first breaker.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the thing again, like with chaos theory, the good part is that the you can once the rig is built, it's actually pretty sweet, but the problem is against HB with the boost in the Bioroid ice, like, so Yogg would normally be able to walk through Victor but can't because of the strength boost.
That's right. Yeah.
So so you're icing it up now, and I gotta build up my abilities here.
Oh, the snowball.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, let's get this guy going here.
Yeah, I figured that was.
I missed it last turn, but that's okay.
Yeah, I figured that would be the only card that would be hidden completely. Yeah, it's kind of a... my rig's getting up there, but Yogg is great, but again, like, just unless you got a good way to lower the
You get tons of MU available. Looks like.
Yeah.
Or do you have one? You have one spot. Sorry, one spot out of 5.
yeah, but my Dinosaurus can also handle one. It can host an icebreaker as well.
Okay.
And it gives 2 strength to the icebreaker. Maybe I should have put Yogg on there, actually, come to think of it. But yeah, it's tough to say.
Yeah.
I've kind of got another ice in mind that I was going to do, so we'll see. Oh, there we are. That's the other key component to my setup. Jeez, yeah, you're getting your ice
Nice and
set
thick.
up here. Yes, that is not bad. Yeah, you know what? I do have some options that I know. Oh my gosh, You've got a lot of
Full ice
going.
Monty now. You're
Yeah,
gonna
for
be
sure.
encountering ice. Well, I guess there's my one. Personal workshop going. You're starting
Yeah,
to
I
get
got
some-
personal workshop going. Yeah, this is the new artwork for Femme Fatale, by the way.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. looks-
Yeah, I'm noticing there's a lot of new artwork.
Yeah. Well, it actually makes it a bit harder to play because I'm so used to, things looking a certain way.
Yeah.
That yeah. That it's it's a bit hard to recognize some of these cards.
There's
It's
a
like,
ton
oh,
of
okay.
ice out here. Wow. Okay. Before I
Yeah,
forget,
I know. I've got
I'm
to.
forgetting to res this fella up here.
That's gonna be expensive to res, no matter how you slice it. Jeez. Yeah, no shortage of cash, that's for sure.
No. And let's just seal that deal.
Okay. But at least Femme Fatale is my solution to your Janus, wherever I run into it.
Yeah. You're gonna have to
That will be my...
You are definitely have to watch for that.
Yes. But, you know, as I said, that's my solution, you know, for it. So,
yeah.
Let's just... I'm going to expose the card on your HQ and see what I'm dealing with. Heimdall 1.0. Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a good one.
He's pretty hefty. He's pretty beefy.
Yeah. That is a good one. Okay, good to know. Good to know. It's funny because early on in my Netrunner career, I totally would have taken the $2 more often.
Yeah. You run a really lean monetary deck, to be honest. You do not.
Yeah, it must terrify you as
Oh, it stresses me out. I see your credits are, I'm like, oh, only, well, now you're at 6. Okay, it's a little more.
Yeah.
More
No, I have always been fine with running a low credit, you know, deck in general.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it. Like I'm happy to have more money, but I don't feel the need to have like 30 credits or something like that on hand. Like, yeah, it's nice to have, but you know, there's ways around. You don't need to be wealthy as a runner typically. As a corporation, yes, because you got a lot of ice to res and so forth. But
now, is there a way? I'm just trying to figure out how I can trash a card here. It used to just say trash, but now it wants to either, if I can de-res it, maybe, and then won't let me get rid of. Okay, maybe I have to install a card into. Okay, I'll try that.
yeah, try and install it. It should replace it.
Yeah, there goes it. Okay, it's so wow. It is very scripted. That's awesome.
Yeah. Yes, it is. It's very nice actually to play it this way. Jeez.
Yeah.
What the heck is going on?
Nothing to worry about, really.
Yeah, not at the moment.
Don't sweat it. You got no concerns.
Yeah.
I'll draw a card up, sure. Okay, we'll res that up.
Yep.
So you can break it for 3 if you want, or
Yep. 3 clicks. Yep.
okay.
That was my plan. I gotta get you to. I gotta get you to spend all that money now. Get your ice up. Ooh, Scorched Earth.
Yeah.
That's an oldie but goodie, eh?
Yeah, indeed.
Jeez. Okay, good to know. Yeah, as I said though, the only thing is I don't like how my cards have come out. It's a bit frustrating that way. Oh, accelerated beta test.
I don't need to look at the top 3 for more ice at this point.
No, I don't think so. I think you're fine.
Yeah. Quite safe not doing that.
Yeah, you're pretty good so far.
Oh, you're up to $8. Wow, look at you, big spender there,
I know.
or saver anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Oh, hang on. Why is it not letting me? This is where the scripting gets in the way.
Yeah.
I'm trying to install something, but it's not letting me. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say since we've played last, they've definitely given us a few facelifts. So
yes, yeah, I'm trying to install my Femme Fatale on my Dinosaurus, but it's not letting me for some reason. It should. I don't see why it wouldn't.
Do you click on Dinosaurus? Maybe it'll ask you to...
I did. Yeah, I did, and it's not letting me. Huh. Don't know why it's not letting me do that. Because if I click on it, maybe I'm not doing it right. Yeah, I think it. Oh, I think it's. Whoa! I did not mean to do that. Hang on. I gotta undo my click there. Oh, I see what you mean. That's nice.
Yeah, yeah. It just pops up handy.
Oh, did it? Okay, I don't know what it did.
Oh, it's just indicate action.
Okay, I don't know how I got 3 credits there. What's it doing? I think I should have. I started it with. Okay, sorry. I used my magnum opus for 2. Sorry, yeah. So that's right.
You were at 8,
so that's where we're at. Okay. So let me see here. Because I'm just trying to get it to install, but it's saying that I have to install from my grip.
Oh.
It doesn't say anything about that on the
card?
On the card itself.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
But okay, we'll just have to assume that that's rules enforcement going on. So
yeah,
that's unfortunate.
Not overly,
okay.
But okay.
Well,
unfortunate.
Well, I don't. Yeah, it's just unfortunate because it's not really.
It doesn't feel like it's a well explained rule. Oh, Plascrete. Oh,
no,
you have Plascrete in there. Look at that.
Yes. This is a deck from Cyber Exodus. You needed that.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Which is unfortunate because, yeah. Yeah, because it's unfortunate because there's nothing in the as I said, there's nothing that says it anywhere in the card that you can't install,
into Dinosaurus.
Into Dinosaur, and yeah, it's I don't know. Okay. Anyway, it's cool. Oh, you know what? Oh, maybe I see why. Sorry, Personal Workshop, you got to count down the full to 0 and then it gets installed. I thought you could just pay to install it.
Oh, it's already holding one, eh? Yeah, okay.
So it's still 5 turns away from being done.
Man. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I've got time for that. Jeez. Yeah, these cards did not come out the way I think they're kind of supposed to.
In an ideal situation.
The question is, yeah, it's really not an ideal situation at all. Okay, well, I'm kind of...
Okay, I'll let you auto pass it if you're going to go for...
Well, I just gotta hope to... There we go.
Oh, nice score. Nice score. Except it's...
At least I think you're definitely in winning position here. But
I think the game is actually over.
Yes, but at least I had a respectable score.
Yes, that is true.
At least I had a respectable score.
Oh,
7 to 4.
7 to 4. Hey, you pulled it.
That's a respectable score.
Quite frankly, I had 5 pieces of... I had 5 cards there, and that was the only agenda I had in hand. So you scored.
That's awesome. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what else I could have done there. Really. Okay, so what happened was, I had a mitt full of things like Stim Hack, and but you
didn't have any ice for it to use, eh?
Notoriety. No, well, I had some icebreakers, but this deck is. is kind of more or less built around the idea of the personal workshop and also personal touch.
Yes.
Where you give your icebreakers. So if I'd had personal touch, I could have put it on Yogg, and then suddenly, your Victor is like, Swiss cheese. I can go right through.
Yeah.
I didn't get any of my diesels to
draw,
add up my to get my cards like
going.
really going.
Cycling, yeah.
And there's even things like medium and all that in here. Like there's all sorts of pressure you can put on, but it's like, and the thing is, I needed to install something that was going to do some damage. Like what I was hoping to do is install Femme Fatale onto Dinosaurus, which gives it a 2 strength, so it's a 3 strength or 4 strength icebreaker. Sorry.
Yep.
For sentries, which is pretty good, and then put my token on the Heimdall, and then run your HQ until you block that up, and then I was going to switch around. And anyway, I had plans. It wasn't fully formed, but yeah,
they were in the
there
works.
was your Janus, but that's what I was looking for, was the Janus, where it was like, what was this one at the top of the list there?
Here, it was a. Here, I'll res.
Yeah,
it
you
up.
got the money. You can res. So that was. Okay.
Yeah.
Ichi.
Indeed.
Yeah, so that one's a nice one to get surprised with. I
is,
like
yeah.
to play that one if I'm the corp. I like to play it kind of lower down in the, like, closer to the server, because usually people will click through the first, just to get through some like Ice like Victor or something like that, and then they hit that and they don't have any clicks left, and it's like, oh.
So I had a Sea Source in my hand too, and I had that Scorch Earth. So I was just waiting for you to do a run with under 4 cards, and you never did. I was like,
no,
oh come on, I need you to do one. That's why I left these pads wide open. I was like, come on,
well,
just
don't
run
forget,
one of them.
though, I had Plascrete.
But you
which
didn't have it in.
4.
You did. I had it for like 2/3 of the game, those 2 cards in hand.
Oh.
So I was just waiting before Plascrete came out. And once Plascrete came out, I was like, oh, well, now that strategy is scuttled.
Yeah.
But
yes. But the thing is, though, like, really for me, when you've got 32 credits, what's the point of me spending 4 credits knocking out a pad at that point? Like, even if it's wide open.
Yeah. Well, you're forgetting though. Like resing Janus is 15 though, right? So there's like.
Yes,
I was actually mathing it out, and like for you to run the server, that was 20 to get, and then I also had Ash here as well.
Oh, okay.
So if you'd even gotten through, you're fighting Ash for the first trace.
Yeah. So yeah, no, that was that was a good game. That was a good, like, crunchy kind of early Netrunner kind of game where
yeah, totally. Yeah. HB very typical, lots of ice, lots of money.
Yes. Now, should I have run more on some of this stuff? Probably. I probably should have run
Quite
more.
honestly, though, there wasn't a ton. I basically got an agenda and I put it out. I got an agenda, I put it out. Like early, I had a couple agendas in hand, but you took one, and so
but I knew, like, I had my breakers up, but Yogg I figured was not going to be that useful, unfortunately. In retrospect, I probably should have put Yogg on Dinosaurus and boosted it to 5, and then it becomes a lot better as a code breaker kind of. I don't know if you had, but it was certainly gotten through any victors.
I did have some code breakers actually. I had this one here, and this was Chimera. This one's a mythic.
Oh yes, well that's So the mythic is.
It could be whatever it wants. It would just never be code gate for sure.
Yes.
So.
Yes. You choose that until deresed, but yeah.
Oh, and then it dereses, so it costs, but.
Yeah, but that's a you would have just chosen
Sentry.
Sentry, and then it would have blocked me for
you
now.
Had barrier and code.
Yeah, Chimera's a great early game ice. It's actually great.
Oh, it's just it's really annoying. Yeah, you can't.
Oh yeah,
you can't really get. I mean, it does cost you 2 every time, so it is a bit of a money drain. But if you really don't want them getting through, then.
Well, it's good for me to see that, in the sense, because I was thinking I should have run R&D more, but as it turned out, I couldn't have gotten through.
You could have.
Without a sentry breaker, I couldn't have.
No. You're right. But I mean,
so that's what I mean.
Was I willing to spend 2 to block you every time? I don't know. Well, that's where.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, because
it dereses at the end, right?
It dereses at the end of every turn. Yeah. But you know what? Yeah, it's one of those things where You know, well, if you know I'm going to hit a snare, then you might as well.
Yeah, that was that was actually unexpected.
That was an unpleasant surprise and almost
the
an
first
early
run
end
of the game, eh?
Yeah. So this deck, my deck is built around the idea of getting those the personal workshops going as well. And I only got one personal workshop up.
Okay. Yeah.
And because if you get 3 personal workshops going, you're putting a lot of cards in play for really cheap.
Yeah.
You know, and it does take time, especially for femmes. But if I was sure that you could pay to, you could pay to like if it was on personal workshop. I thought you could just pay to remove the counters.
The extra coins.
Maybe that's what I had to do. Yeah, that's right.
You didn't pay to get rid of them.
Oh yeah, you know what? I see the mechanic now.
No!
Had to. It's okay. No, it wouldn't have won me the game. It wasn't
Would it have gotten you? Actually, well, it would have gotten you maybe one shot at this, but you still had to deal with Ash.
Yeah, but there's the whole mechanics of like, how do I install it on Dinosaurus?
Yeah.
So
I mean, they've done a great job with this.
Yes.
With this interface.
Actually, you know what? No, it lets you do it retroactively. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's Look, you see how I installed Fem, but then I went So
okay.
my plan was to put the Fem marker on the Heimdall here and then just run until you blocked me, basically.
Unabated. Yeah.
I
see. Okay.
Yeah, that was my plan, but you had this ice tower here, and I knew, oh man, like the Heimdall's in, like I knew that the Janus was in there somewhere.
Right.
I was just thinking, oh man, like that's just going to be painful.
You had the wall of static, which is not really that intimidating. I mean, your barrier breaker, it would have actually cost you a bit though.
Yeah, this barrier breaker is great if there is.
It would have cost you what, 1, 2,
if there's
3.
multiple barriers, it's actually great because
it has +1 strength for the rest.
For the rest of the run.
Yeah,
but it can build up like a snowball. It can actually build up strength. So if you're you only have to spend for the strength once, basically. So if you hit a barrier early on that's strong, then you can anyway. You can. It just gives
the
you
money there, right? You can basically get through anything else.
Yeah, well, I think it actually it just gets 1 strength whenever you use Snowball to break a subroutine. It has +1 strength for the remainder of the run. So I assumed that. That's breaking subroutines gives you that. So if you run into a barrier that has a couple subroutines that boosts it now to strength 3 for the rest of the run, and it just kind of builds up. So if you have 3 barriers in a row by the end, it's like you got a good
nothing.
Strong kind of piece of ice there, but
or icebreaker,
but I don't think there's anything that I could have done differently there. But we'll have to have a rematch as well, just to see how it
verify
goes
that
next time.
HB is the dominant deck.
Yes. Yeah, but I like this. I like Chaos Theory. I just find that like the decks tend to roll out a little bit slowly, and if you do get the cards in the wrong order, as I did with like stim hacks and notoriety in hand and everything, it's like, and it just is.
It can go sideways.
Yeah. It just is too slow.
Yeah,
it's too slow, and especially against HB with all the powerful ice getting up there. And,
and as soon as I get a bit of money going, then you're in trouble.
Yes.
And actually, that game I had all 3. This was a melange here. I had another melange.
Which in server 1?
Yeah.
Oh, geez,
so I mean, I even had I was like, all right, I can get rid of that one. Start throwing my agendas, roll my agendas through the big tower, and
yes, yeah. And actually, you know what I'm curious about, actually? I wonder if I just want to try out something on Dinosaurus, whether it'll let me swap. Oh, I guess it won't let me swap around the software. I was thinking that if the hosting the single non-AI icebreaker, I was wondering if that is if that's possible for to swap around.
Oh, okay. Oh, neat.
Yeah, but I don't think it is.
Okay.
No. which is
Very
fine.
good.
Like that's probably unfair to be swapping around.
Yeah.
Because then you could
just trade up for whatever you need.
Trade
at the
up
time.
for whatever you needed at the time. So that
Yeah.
makes sense. Anyway, so that was a great game, though. It was fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
And,
It's good.
Hope those of you joining us enjoyed the game, and especially the 10-minute post-game debrief.
Yes, and if there's any,
which is the best part of the game. In my opinion.
always right, breaking it down.
Breaking it down, absolutely. So.
If you have any comments on gameplay, what we could have done better, or how NATO could have actually maybe survived a little longer, please
Yes.
let us know below. We'd love to hear it. Especially
yes, me. Yeah. And hey, while you're down there, please like and subscribe. And we look forward to continuing this series.
I'm Cax.
And I'm NATO.
And this is
Legendary Tactics.